The things all of you request for me to react to.
It's time for reaction. Welcome in. Old School Nerd.
Hey everybody, it's Old School Nerd, and it's still Tuesday, and we still have more reactions to do because all of you are requesting it. Like and subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up on this video. The link to the video I'm about to share with you will be in the description below. Please check it out. Check us out on oldschoolnerd.com. It's got all of our social media posts. It's got the Patreon link for those who want to help support the channel. We appreciate every single one of you. And yes, there is a new reaction going up on Patreon today that I can't put on YouTube because it will be automatically copyright striped because it's just the way it is, man. Oh yeah, there's a merchandise store too with shirts and stuff. Oh, good stuff. All right, request today. Emily. For those who don't know Emily, she's our Discord guru, goddess person. She's helping us build the new Old School Nerd Discord because so many of you are asking, hey, do more in Discord. I was like, okay, but I need help. She's our hero. Okay. Can you react to Mary Zimmer's cover of Afterlife? You will recognize the guitarist, and the song displays a good portion of the rest of her vocal range. It's on her personal channel, Voice Hacks. Okay, so the channel's called Voice Hacks. The singer's name is Zimmer, and this is a song called Afterlife. Okay, check this out. Sonic Clang, Paul Kline, and Brian. Yeah, I think we all know who these people are. Okay, here we go. Check it out.
Like walking into a dream, so unlike what you've seen, so unsure but it seems, cause we've been waiting for you, falling into this place, just giving you a small taste of your afterlife here, so stay, you'll be back here soon anyway. I see a distant light, but girl, this can't be right, such a surreal place to see. A place of hope and no pain, perfect skies with no rain, can't leave this place but refrain, cause we've been waiting for you, falling into this place, just giving you a small taste, walk around the mouth here, so stay, you'll be back here soon anyway, this piece on earth's not right, no pain, a sign of time, so out of place, don't wanna stay.
Okay, the musicianship is great. It's a great cover. When it comes to Mary Zimmer's vocal ability, I personally feel that this is, and I watched some of her stuff before. I have. She goes to the Noma, and she goes to all these places, and she has so many. Okay, I actually went to Voice Hacks, the channel, after I reacted to Pisces the first time. Trying to figure out what the hell was going on, right? And Mary Zimmer has the ability to show you and to technically explain so many things that can vocally be done by a vocalist. And it's awesome. I'm going to be completely honest here. I don't like it. Because she's so accomplished vocally, her singing this song is too easy for her. It literally sounds like it's effortless to a point where it almost sounds like she's not even trying. It sounds like she's singing in her talking voice. Based upon what she's capable of doing, when you check out Mary Zimmer's other stuff that she does, where her limits are pushed, where her enunciations and techniques really show off, when she comes to sing this, would you watch Usain Bolt do a walking contest? No. You want to see that dude blow out and go be the fastest man alive. Would you go and watch, I don't know, name the musical. Okay, it's like go and watch, name the musician and say, okay, we want you to play a musical instrument, but we want you to play the most simple thing ever. Her vocal tone here is a range right now that is basically her speaking voice. So it doesn't sound like she's singing. It just sounds like she's talking. And I'm spoiled to the sound of her voice when she's blowing us away. Does that make sense? She's such a good vocalist that when she sings something that doesn't make you question reality, when she sings in just a normal talking voice or a level that's just like here, and she's not just, you feel disappointed because you want to see her do the Mary thing. Does that make sense? I love her channel. I love her vocal abilities. I don't like this song with her singing it because the key that they're singing it in is so, God, it's hard to say you don't like something when you like everything about the artist. The key upon which and the range upon which this arrangement is set to in her vocal is so mundane for her that you're so used to her doing epic vocal things that the throat and the embouchure should never do, that when she does something that's just, damn it. She even looks like she's bored. Am I the only person noticing that? This is Mary Zimmer, the voice hacks woman. The woman who does voice hacks. The person that can literally explain to you how Tatiana from Ginger does what she does. She can literally show you how every form of metal vocal can be done. She's a monster growler. And when you get used to seeing her do that stuff, when she does this, you're like, are you just having a conversation? Are we on the phone right now? That's what sucks. When you're that good and you're not blowing people out, everyone's like, oh, damn. But I can't lie, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend this is the greatest thing ever. No, some of the other stuff she does is the greatest shit ever. You need to go to her channel. Go to her channel and see some of the stuff she does. It would blow your mind. And this right here, compared to what she normally does, it doesn't even show her ability. And I don't like it. It sucks. And I feel like an a-hole for saying it. But I love her ability and the stuff that she can do. That makes me go, how does she do that? Whereas this, I'm looking at this going, it's obvious. I don't like that. Now she is dubbing. She's recorded multiple tracks of her harmonizing to her own self flawlessly. That's Mary Zimmer. But the lead vocal in this is so simple for her. I'm gonna have to do another reaction to Mary Zimmer that I can show you guys how awesome she is technically. Yes, I'm pouting. I want Super Mary. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. Okay, so the whole beginning of the song was a setup for this. Okay, I'm good. Listen to the clarity of the voice. Listen to the multiple times she's recorded this, and her head voice is flawless. Listen to this, okay? This is why she's a vocal coach, but she can also explain technically what she's doing, and happier now. Do a groggle. That would be awesome too. Cat.
Loved ones back home all crying 'cause they're already missing me.
Even that was better than the first part of the song, because even though she's going low, she's doing that may. She's giving that little tag, that little enunciation tag, that kind of inflection in her voice, which is really kind of cool. But right now, the highlight of this video so far is that kitty cat that's doing the couch walk, and now he's on the table, and I'm wondering what he's up to, because it's a cat. Let's be honest, cats are always up to something.
I pray by the grace of God that there's somebody listening.
She really does have that good accent inflection in her voice when she goes down, like, eh. It's like Axl Rose if he had talent. Remember that? Most of you don't remember that because it was like 1989. Yeah, that was a shitty joke, but hey, it wasn't really a joke if you think about it. It's technically true.
Give me a chance to be that person I wanna be. Oh Lord, I'll try so hard, but you gotta let go.
The whole first half of the video was a setup to make you go, what's so special about, what is she doing that's so special? And then now the second half of the video is, oh, you're going to hear the 47 different sounds of Mary. Go. Nice. Nice. It must be nice to have friends like she has. Okay. All right. I think this was all an elaborate setup. Yeah, there you go. Everybody throw them up. Come on, everyone throw them up. Okay. Because this is not the first Mary Zimmer video I've seen, because a lot of us, when you first see or hear of Godsmack, not Godsmack, Godsmack, some of their stuff, but the first time you ever hear, or the first time you've ever saw Pisces, you're like, wait a minute. Or the first time you've seen a Ginger song or any other woman who's doing the super growl stuff, right? Arch Enemy, you name it, okay? And you're like, how do women do that? And then they can recover. Or, okay, let's say you go and see a Vintersea song, right? And then you see this tiny little girl and she sings so beautifully. And all of a sudden she's screeching like a demon. And then she's howling like a banshee. And then she's gutturally screaming like a underlord demon emperor, you know? Because she does all three. And you're like, well, how the hell do they do that? Mary can literally show you how to do that. So when I first saw Ginger, I went to her vocal hacks and checked it all out. And I was like, oh, cool. But when doing so, I'm like, man, she's really good at that stuff. So when this video first started, I'm like, I don't like it because she's not doing her normal stuff that she's so capable of doing. She's just singing in a regular singing voice that's like this. Like she's talking to us over the sound of the music. And I'm like, what? But halfway through, we start to see the layers of Mary Zimmer talent, Mary Zimmer mad science. She literally is a mad scientist of her voice. She can do almost everything. She's really cool. Check out her channel. Look right here. Look, you just go right here. Voice hacks. I'm already subscribed. Why aren't you subscribed? Huh? Tell me. Why aren't you subscribed? You're supposed to be subscribed. Go. Right here. Look. Voice hacks. Go. Click the button. Oh, I'm gonna put it in the video right now. No. Just go. Really?